Hello students, today we are going to start a new chapter of class 7th, that is chapter number 14, symmetry. So let me explain what is the term symmetry. Suppose we are having a figure, okay, and we have to divide that figure into two equal half or three equal half. And if one half will cover the another half completely, then we can say the figure is symmetric figure. Like see, if I will make a triangle and if I will cut it like this vertically, okay, then this portion will cover completely this portion. It means no part is remaining left, all parts are covered, means one half will cover other half. Okay, so this is called symmetric figure. But if I will make figure like this, see, if I will make figure like this, we cannot cut figure like this. Why? Because if we will cover this part over to this part will not cover this part completely. It means the figure in which we can divide it into two equal half or three equal half, that is called a symmetric figure, and the line by which we are dividing that figure, that is called line of symmetry, or we can say axis of symmetry. Okay, so let me show you what is given in question number 1 first. Exercise 14.1 and question number 1, that is class 7th chapter number 14. So see here, copy the figure with punched hole and find the axis of symmetry, means the line by which we have divided the given figure. Axis of symmetry for the following figure. Now see here, we are having two holes, one this side, one this side, here in question number 1. So if I will draw a line of symmetry like this, a straight line of symmetry like this, then this half will cover completely this half. It means what is the axis of symmetry here? The axis of symmetry is a vertical line. See here, first question, the axis of a symmetry is a vertical line. Now see here, there are two holes, 1 and 2. Okay, so how we will divide these two holes? If we will divide it diagonally, okay, if we will divide it diagonally, then we can see, we can find both axes of the symmetry one over other. Okay, so this is how we can solve question number 1. Punched hole are given and we have to find out our axis of symmetry. Now let us see what is given in question number 2. See, this is our question number 2. Given the lines of symmetry, find the other hole. So this question is just opposite to question number 1. In question number 1, holes are given and we have to find out lines of symmetry. But in question number 2, line of symmetry is also given and we have to find other hole. So it is very easy to find out other hole. See here. Here if we will draw hole, this will be first question. Here we will draw, then this will be second. Here we will draw one hole, then this will be third. Here we can draw it like this, and here how we will construct it, this is already drawn. Okay, so see what is given in question number 2. Already we have solved this question, but let me show you what is given here. See here, this is question number 2. First hole is this side, so second hole will be this side. It means one half will cover other half completely. Okay, now second also, if first hole is this side, second hole is just opposite to the other side. Okay, now third one also, if one is on left side, then other hole will be on right side. See here in diagram it is given. Again, if in a circle one hole is in upside, then another hole will be in the downside. Okay, same corresponding place. And third one, here two holes are given and we have to find out other four holes. So how we will draw? Here we will draw it like this, means just parallel to this, and here we will draw one hole just parallel to this. So this is our question number 2. Now let us see what is given in question number 3. So in question number 3, it is given in the following figures the mirror line, or we can say the line of symmetry. Mirror line means what? Means if we divide any figure, we can see first half and second half likewise. Okay, or we can say like mirror image. So that is called line of symmetry or mirror line. Is given as a dotted line. Complete the dotted line. Look into the mirror image. Are you able to recall the name of the figures you complete? Okay, so what we have to do, one half is given, we have to construct, or we can say we have to draw other half. So if we will draw like this, this will be other half. Okay, so see here, first figure, once we have completed this figure, what is this? This is a square. Now second, if we will construct or we can draw the second half, this will be a triangle. So like this you can solve question number 3. Okay, see here, this is given question number 3. Now see what is given in question number 4. This is given question number 4, and here what is given? the following figures have more than one line of symmetry. Okay, it means we can divide one figure more than two equal parts. Such figures are said to have multiple lines of symmetry. Okay, so we have to find out how many lines of symmetry these figures have. So let me show you first example. We can draw a vertical line of symmetry and two inclined line of symmetry. So we can divide this first given figure into three symmetrical lines. Okay, what is the answer given here? See, first one, here is the answer. Okay, this is our answer. See, first one we can draw into three equal parts. See, vertically and two inclined lines. Second also, one horizontal, one vertical. Like this also we can divide it, and like this also we can divide it. So two lines of symmetry. Third one also, if a triangle is given, there will be three lines of symmetry. So first line of symmetry, this is second line of symmetry, and this is third line of symmetry, means more than one line of symmetry. Okay, so let us see what is given in next question. See here, this is our next question. Okay, so what is given in question number 5? Copy the figure given here. Take any one diagonal as a line of symmetry and shade a few more squares to make the figure symmetric about a diagonal. Is there more than one way to do that? Will the figure be symmetric about both the diagonals? Okay, so see here. Diagonals means if we join any one vertex to the opposite vertex. Vertex means corner. Okay, see here you can see these are the corners of the given figure. So first two diagonals, first one, second one, means inclined diagonals or cross diagonals, and these are vertical and horizontal diagonals. Okay, so if we divide it like this, a given figure is this, and if we divide it like this, we will get four lines of symmetry, two inclined or we can say cross line of symmetry, and two horizontal and vertical line of symmetry. Okay, so here also it is written, yes, there is more than one way, and this figure will be symmetric about both the diagonals. Okay, now see question number 6. Copy the diagram and complete each shape to be symmetric about the mirror line. Okay, now see, one half is given, other half you have to draw. See, like first one is given, second we have to draw. So what we will do? We will do it like this. See, first one is given and second one we have to draw. Like this one also. See, first one is given and second one we have to draw. So what we will do? We will do it like this. Okay, see, here from here we can start this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, see, here it is given, first half is given and we have to draw second half. Okay, here also first half is given and we have to complete the whole figure. Here also first half is given, second half we have to make, then other two half we have to make. This is our question number 6. Now what is our question number 7? State the number of lines of symmetry for the following figures: an equilateral triangle, an isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, square. So let us see what is given. Okay, so see here. Okay, the figures are given. Equilateral triangle is having how many lines of symmetry? It is having 3 lines of symmetry because we can divide it according to its vertex. Okay, isosceles triangle, only one line of symmetry because these two sides are similar to each other. Scalene triangle, all sides are different from each other, so there will be no line of symmetry. Square, one vertical, one horizontal, and two inclined, so these are having 4 lines of symmetry. Rectangle, one horizontal, one vertical, 2 lines of symmetry. Rhombus, 2 lines of symmetry, both are inclined. Parallelogram, we cannot cut parallelogram so that one half will cover other half completely, so there will be no line of symmetry. Quadrilateral, quadrilateral means any closed figure made up of 4 line segments. So if we draw any figure made up of 4 line segments and it is not justified that which shape is that, only quadrilateral is given, so we cannot find out any line of symmetry, so there will be no line of symmetry. Regular hexagon. Okay, so in regular hexagon, see how many lines of symmetry are given. There are total 6 lines of symmetry. Okay, because regular hexagon is having 6 total sides. Circle is having infinite lines of symmetry because we can draw or we can divide the circle from anywhere. Okay, so this is our question. Now let me see what is given else. Okay, this is the last question, I think. Okay, what we have to find out: what are the letters of English alphabet have reflection symmetry, symmetric related to mirror reflection about vertical mirror, horizontal mirror, both vertical and horizontal. Okay, vertical mirror means the shape which we can divide it like this. Like see, A shape is given, so we can divide it like this. First half is something like this and second half is something like this. So both are similar to each other. So we can divide it vertically. So what are the alphabetical letters? So first one is A, H, I, M, O, T. We can divide it vertically. And you can do it like O. O is given, so we can divide it O vertically. First half is this, second half is this by dividing it. Okay, and H is also given, so this is our H. If we divide it like this, first half is this, second half is this after dividing. So if we will get both the same parts after dividing it vertically, these are the alphabets. Now what are the alphabets? We can divide it horizontally. Okay, so B, this is given B. If you divide it like this, you will not get same parts here and here. But if you will divide it vertically like if you will divide it horizontally like this, first part is this and second part is also this after dividing it horizontally. Similar with C, D, E, H, I, O, X. Okay, now how many shapes are having both vertical and horizontal mirror axis of symmetry? H, O, I, X. Now H, you can divide it vertically also and you can divide it horizontally also. You will get same shapes on in both the cases. Okay, so let me show you what is given in question number 9. Give 3 examples of shapes with no lines of symmetry: quadrilateral, as we have seen earlier, scalene triangle and a parallelogram. What are the names you can give to the line of symmetry of an isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle, the line which is dividing, okay, the line which is dividing it into two equal halves, this is called median, or we can say altitude. So what is the next name we can use? That is median or altitude. And a circle, if we will divide a circle horizontally and vertically, these two are called diameter. So the line of symmetry of a circle is called diameter. So this is how we have completed our exercise 14.1. And thank you students for watching this video.